tapping into our involvement in multiple cultures then and now, tapping into our involvement in multiple cultures then and now. In today's increasingly interconnected world, we find ourselves living in a cultural melting pot. But how did we get here? And what does it mean to be part of multiple cultures? Let's take a journey through time to understand the evolution of cultural involvement, from ancient trade routes to modern-day globalization. For centuries, civilizations have been exchanging ideas, goods, and values through extensive trade networks. The Silk Road, for example, connected China with the Mediterranean, allowing the exchange of silk, spices, and knowledge between East and West. Similarly, the Trans-Sahara trade linked sub-Sahara Africa with the Middle East and the Mediterranean, introducing Islamic and African influences into European culture. As empires rose and fell, they often incorporated the cultures of the territories they conquered. The Roman Empire, for instance, absorbed Greek and Egyptian influences, while the Mongol Empire spread Chinese, Buddhist, and Islamic ideas across its vast territories. These encounters not only fertilized the rich cultural landscape of the ancient world, but also laid the groundwork for the modern cosmopolitan cities we know today. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the phenomenon of globalization accelerated at an unprecedented pace. As international trade, migration, and technological advancements increased, our world became smaller and more interconnected. We witnessed the rise of multicultural cities like New York, London, and Singapore, where diverse communities coexist and influence one another. In this modern era, we are constantly shaping and being shaped by multiple cultures. Global events, social media, and the internet have created new platforms for cultural exchange. From celebrity endorsements and music collaborations to Me Too and Black Lives Matter movements. As we navigate this complex web of cultural influences, it's essential to recognize not only the benefits of cultural exchange, but also its challenges. We risk erasing the nuances of individual cultures as we borrow values and practices from one another. We must also confront the colonial legacy of cultural appropriation, where dominant cultures have exploited and distorted minority cultures for their own gain. The line between appreciation and appropriation is thin, and it's our responsibility to draw it clearly. And yet, this very complexity is the beauty of our multicultural world. By embracing the diverse influences of multiple cultures, we've created something unique, a hybrid culture that blends traditions, practices, and values in innovative ways. This fluidity has given rise to new artistic expressions, culinary traditions, and perhaps most importantly, a richer understanding of the interconnectedness of human experience. As we continue to navigate this complex global landscape, it's crucial to approach cultural involvement with empathy, humility, and a deep respect for the multiplicity of human experiences. By acknowledging the interconnectedness of our past, present, and future, we'll not only better understand ourselves, but also forge a more just, equitable, and vibrant global community.